Let's talk about three little words, words that can be surprisingly hard to actually believe. You are enough. It's an idea that really touches every single part of our lives. So let's explore what it truly means, shall we? So let me ask you this, and be honest with yourself. Do you ever get that feeling that you're just not enough? You know that quiet nagging voice I'm talking about, right? The one that whispers you're falling short, even when by all accounts you should be proud of yourself. It's this deep feeling that something is, well, fundamentally missing. And that's the really frustrating part, isn't it? It feels like this constantly moving target. You achieve a goal, you get the promotion, you finally finish that big project. And yet, that feeling, it's still there. Or maybe you try to fix some flaw you think you have, and the feeling just finds a new place to set up shop. It's this constant, exhausting sense that no matter what you do, you just don't quite measure up. So, where does this feeling even come from? Well, for most of us, we were kind of taught this idea of conditional worth. The idea that our value is something we have to earn, something we have to prove. So to really get to the bottom of our true worth, we first have to tear down all the false ways we've been taught to measure it. Let's take a look at the three big ones. Okay, here's the fundamental truth we really need to grasp. Your worth is internal. Think of it like this. Your worth is the sun. All that external stuff, criticism, failures, even praise, that's just the weather. It's clouds, it's storms. They pass by, but they can't actually touch the sun. Our job is to remember that we are the sun, not the weather. First up, your success. We're taught to chase success like it's everything, right? The promotion, the award, the perfect picture. But here's the thing, linking our worth to these external wins, it's a total trap. Why? Because success is temporary. It comes and it goes. Your actual intrinsic value, that doesn't. And then there's the other side of that coin, your mistakes. Oh, we know those well. The missteps, the failures, all those moments we just wish we could take back. It's so easy to let them define us, isn't it? To brand ourselves with our worst moments. But listen, mistakes are just events. They are not your identity. They're just part of being human, not some kind of measure of your value. And this last one, this one might be the hardest of all, or anyone's approval. That constant hunt for external validation. Seeking approval from your boss, your partner, your parents, maybe even from total strangers on the internet. But when you place your worth in someone else's hands, you're giving them the power to take it away. And the most important thing to remember is this. Your worth is not up for a vote. Okay, so if our worth isn't tied to our successes, or our mistakes, or what other people think of us, then where does it come from? Answering that question, well, it requires a huge shift in how we see things. It's about moving away from that conditional worth we were taught and toward the core truth of who we actually are. Let's look at this definition here, inherent worth. That word inherent, it literally means it's an essential, permanent part of you. It's not something you go out and earn. It's not something you build. It's your factory setting. It's just this simple, unshakable fact that you exist. Just let that sink in for a second. Your worth is already whole, already complete. Not will be complete once you get that next job, not was complete before you made that mistake. It is, right now, in this moment. You are not a project that needs fixing. You're a person who deserves to be experienced. Now, look, understanding this stuff in your head is one thing, but really feeling it, living it, that takes practice. It takes a conscious declaration, a statement of fact that you repeat to yourself until it sinks in and becomes your reality. So this next part is an invitation for you. You don't have to just sit there and watch. Wherever you are right now, just take a deep breath with me. I invite you to say these next words out loud, or if you prefer, just let them echo silently inside you. Ready? I am enough. Simple, right? Just 3 words. It's not, I will be enough if, or I could be enough when. Nope. It's just a clean, clear, simple statement of fact. I am enough. And let's add one more, because this is just as crucial. I have always been enough. See, this reinforces that this isn't some new thing you're trying to become. It's about remembering a truth that's been there all along, maybe just buried under all the noise of those false measures we just talked about. You're just returning to a truth that was always yours to begin with. So let's end with this, a final question for you to carry with you. What if enough isn't some destination you have to fight to get to? What if it's your starting point? Think about it. What would change in your life right now, today, if you truly believed that all this striving you're doing isn't to become enough, but is happening from a place of already being enough? What if enough is where you begin, not where you hope to end up?